8 ways to find off-market properties in any real estate market, period, no matter what you're trying to do, whether it be wholesaling, flipping, reverse wholesaling, buy and hold, whatever the case is. Let's get into it. First of all, what is an off-market property? Let's understand that a little bit. An off-market property is simply something that is not openly on the MLS, the multiple listing service, with a real estate agent. Basically, as long as nobody else knows that it's for sale, it's off market. It's when you don't have all the competition, is what it really boils down to. There might be a couple people that know, there might be an inside crew, like maybe your family member knows that that house is for sale and they tell you about it. Okay, that's on DL, that's still off market, okay? So what are the benefits of buying off market? The biggest thing is usually a form of competition. You don't have a bunch of people seeing the deal and being able to make offers on the deal, raising the cost of the deal. You do not have the fees associated with the transaction on a real estate agent side, which you don't have to worry about as the buyer, okay, because that's paid by the seller. However, if you get to use that, like, hey, you're not listing on the open market and you're gonna have to pay the real estate agent 7% anyway or 6% anyway, so why not just buy from me direct? You don't even have to wait and show the property a ton, and I'll just take the 6% discount, and plus there's other fees like title fees and all these other things, and I'll pay those for you. And so I'm gonna save you money on that side anyway. So the biggest benefit to buying off market is because of the fact that you get to get a better deal is what it boils down to, okay? And also, a lot of times properties that cannot be listed on the MLS because maybe they're in bad condition, those properties, the seller doesn't really know that they can list it because they can't get insurance, they can't get a mortgage on the property, stuff like that. And so therefore that allows you to come in and also make an offer to solve that problem. A lot of these off-market deals usually have like a time problem or some sort of distress going on. Hey, real quick, but I'm gonna give you some free money. I'm gonna remove all excuses that you have on why you can't get started in REI Sift by actually giving you money to start here at REI Sift. Using this coupon code, you'll get $25 to use for skip tracing, direct mail, and whatever else you want. I'm gonna go even further and let you know that when you sign up, if you go ahead and message support, you might even be able to get yourself a little bit of data in there as well. But I'm not gonna tell you how much, I'm not gonna tell you anything like that, but just know that it's way more data than you would need in order to get your first deal, your second deal, or even just get a few more deals inside your business, especially when it's free. Use this coupon code, go sign up for a trial, and continue watching our content and learn more about how to be awesome at sales and marketing in real estate. Why do owners sell off-market properties? Well, I just kind of really answered that. There's usually some form of distress. Usually there's like something going on that they don't think can be solved on the open market. Maybe they tried to use a real estate agent, but that real estate agent was like, oh, you're gonna have to fix all of these things for this to be able to get financing or whatever the scenario is, and they feel trapped and lost. And so as a real estate investor, we can come in and make an offer off-market, or we can get what's called a pocket listing, which is where the real estate agent says, hey, I don't think that you're gonna be able to get, I think if I listed this on the open market, you're just gonna get a bunch of low offers from other real estate investors. So instead, I know a real estate investor and they are usually really fair, and I work with them all the time, and I can get you in touch. And so that would be like a pocket listing. So let's get into the 8 reasons or 8 ways to find off-market properties. So number 1, driving for dollars, right? You can drive around and just find properties and knock on the door or skip trace them and call them. What I really like to do when I'm driving around is I just drive around and I get the property address, I add it to REI Sift. Maybe use a tool like Deal Machine or a Google form or whatever. You input that address, it automatically gets added into REI Sift, and then I skip trace it in there and I manage it moving forward. There is what we call juicing your data. So this is a really efficient way, is essentially just getting real estate properties from the county or other online resources. REI Sift users actually have the capability to get data right from us in their local markets. And essentially what you do is you say, hey, I got these, let's say 1,000 properties from the county which are tax delinquent, and I'm gonna start focusing on like the vacant tax delinquent properties that are out of state. And so that's called like juicing your data. It's really like trying to figure out who are the ones that are really looking to need my help based off of what I know off-market properties are, or what usually causes an off-market sale, distress of some form, and then I reach out to those people directly and try to make an offer, okay? Craigslist, word of mouth, being consistent is really, really important and a proven way to find off-market properties. It doesn't matter how many ways I tell you here on the secret, not so secret ways to go buy a real estate property, but if you're not consistent, then all the other reasons just don't matter, because that is the underlying most important way, is to be consistent. Property auctions are another really good way. You have foreclosure auctions, you have tax auctions, you have HOA auctions. There's a lot of different auctions out there, and so they're another really great way to find off-market properties. They're technically not on market, but they are being bidded on by other individuals. However, I will say that a lot of times, because people think that they're so competitive at the auctions, nobody actually ends up going to the auctions, and so sometimes someone lucks out and just gets an amazing deal. So again, it's about being consistent. If you don't show up for the opportunity will never present itself, because it was never an opportunity to begin with, because you weren't there to seize it, right? It's somebody else's opportunity, but not your own. And wholesalers. Wholesalers is another way to get off-market deals, which is essentially where somebody is doing marketing themselves. So maybe it's someone that's doing the driving for dollars. Maybe it's someone who is juicing the data and just getting a bunch of data and marketing to people. And you don't want to do those actual efforts. And so you just link with other individuals that are doing those actions, and you tell them, hey, I'm a buyer, this is what I'm looking for. If you ever find anything, let me know. And so then when they get a deal, they do what's called an assignment contract, and they assign their contract to you for a fee, and then you get to buy the property in exchange for giving them some money for that contract, and then you close on it and it's your property now. And so those are really 8 proven ways in order to find off-market properties in your market. Wholesalers being a really, really good one. If you're a wholesaler and you're looking to try to find off-market deals, right? Driving for dollars is a really good way just to, for free, just go see. Walk for dollars, get exercise at the same time, bike for dollars, whatever you gotta do. But if you're an REI Sift user, you can just create an account, ask, message support, get some new records, and throw them in your account, automatically get a check for vacancy, and start focusing on juicing that data. And in whatever good zip code you have, you could just reach out to those vacant records and try to get an opportunity that way. When I first got started, I focused on 1,000 high equity and 1,000 tax delinquent properties. I found the records that were on both of those. And then we did what we call niche sequential marketing to those, which we educate here at REI Sift. And I did $300,000 in my first quarter doing that strategy. And it was with only like 2,000 records total, not including the fact that we really juiced those records. So really, really amazing strategy. You gotta be patient, and you gotta be diligent, and again, have consistency. Craigslist, one of my very first deals was because I did a post on Craigslist. It was in Panama City. A son of an elderly couple had passed away from cancer, and there was a bunch of people taking advantage of him living in this property. I ended up putting it under contract and sold it to a builder, made $25,000, I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken. It was $25,000 or $35,000. It was free lead, came from Craigslist. And then right after that, I ended up investing in a online website called carrot.com. One of my really good friends over there, Trevor, the CEO and founder, is an amazing product as well. So word of mouth, again, I already talked about that. Always tell people what's going on, and that's the summary. Property auctions, so those are the 8 ways. If you have any questions, if you have some other niche ways, comment below and let us know in the comments below. What is your best strategy? What are you doing right now that's working, and what makes you unique as a real estate investor or as somebody that's finding off-market deals? If you have any questions on how you can get started in finding off-market deals, comment below, or you can head over to our website and click on Learn, and then you could take our Data Dollars Challenge or check out our academy if you're interested in learning more about how you can do it. In addition, there's a video on our YouTube channel, Sensei Flow something, something, something. Just absorb all the videos on our YouTube channel. I promise you that you'll get the answers that you're looking for. However, what I would rather you do is I'd rather you just choose one, be consistent. If you need any help, join the REI Sift community on Facebook, comment below, whatever you gotta do. My name is Tyler Austin, founder and CEO of REI Sift, and I hope this video helps you. We'll see you guys later.